Daytime Chicago is sponsored by Jeffery Leving.
The holidays are meant to be a jolly time, but for kids dealing with an absent father, it can feel like a dread.
What can make the world of difference this holiday season is a dad showing up. Today, we are getting some advice from attorneys Jeffery Leving and Jeffrey Poston for parents. Guys, thanks for being here.
It's great being here.
We appreciate it. So what do you think is the most important thing? We're talking about most important things for children during the holiday season.
A father, because a lot of children, especially in Chicago, don't even have a father, and a lot of fathers who love their children don't even know where their fathers are. And if you look at the statistics, you'll see that father absence can have a horrific effect on children. For instance, everybody complains, or almost everybody, about crime in America, crime in Chicago. Well, the most reliable predictor of crime in America is father absence. So why don't we start re-engaging children in great relationships with their fathers, and that will help reduce crime. And I have more statistics in my book, Father's Rights, first book I ever wrote, concerning the effect of father absence on children. It's not just crime. The children that are father absent, especially little girls, are more likely to become victims of abuse, even sexual abuse. So fathers are valuable as protectors for their little girls. And there's a lot of other reasons. Academically, there are problems when a lot of children don't have dads. And that's all in my book, Father's Rights, pages 46 and 47. Very, very, very important. We need to focus on children. That's the key, children.
Well, around the holidays, what do fathers then do if they are not full custody with their children?
Well, some of them are sad.
Yeah.
Some of them don't know what to do. A lot of them call me and they're heartbroken.
Yeah.
And they love their children and they just don't know what to do. And often I'll refer them to a good mental health professional if I think that'll help. But if I really know they're ready to litigate and fight, I'll get into court and I'll fight for them. And if they don't know where their children are, I have a great detective I work with, Detective Halleck, and he's great in locating children that are missing. And he's located children that have been kidnapped, that have disappeared, not only in Chicago but elsewhere.
And Jeffrey, you have a personal story about that, a little girl that was kidnapped that you helped reunite with her family.
Yes, unfortunately, cases where children are at risk are not rare for our firm, and this involved human trafficking, and the facts of it are really horrific. This one, the parents were horrified. They didn't know where their daughter was, and she had been abducted, a teenage girl. The police could not find her. They came to us, and we were able to go into court and use the court subpoena power to find information to empower the firm's detective and the litigation team to locate this girl and bring her safely home. After the kidnapping, we found that she had been drugged, trafficked, forced into prostitution, and thankfully she's back now with her family, living the life that she deserves. And I'm really proud of our team for saving this girl's life.
That's amazing. Okay, on a little bit lighter note, you did talk recently about Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, older fathers that just are recently having new kids. What advice do you have for older fathers or older men who are considering being fathers?
Well, it's something that if you really want, and it's in the best interest of your future children, why not? Al Pacino, Robert De Niro have brought children into this world this year, and also a very close friend of mine who's almost 70 years old. He's younger than Pacino and De Niro, but he's almost 70, and he brought a beautiful little girl into this world. And I actually was with him and his daughter in Galesburg recently with the mayor at an event I put together, a fatherhood symposium. So my advice to older fathers is do what your heart tells you to do and make sure it's best for the child, because a lot of older dads have a lot of wisdom they could bring to their children, and also a lot of them have financial stability they could bring. But they also have to look at the statistics and the life expectancy of men in the United States, which is 73, because you also want to evaluate, are you going to be there for this child or children you bring into this world when they're growing up. So you have to look at everything and evaluate it. But I do believe that Robert De Niro and Al Pacino made the right decision, and my good friend made the right decision, who has a beautiful, beautiful daughter. I wish they were here now.
Oh, I love that. So sweet. Thank you so much for being here, Jeffrey and Jeffrey. For more information, you can call the number on your screen or go to dadsrights.com. You can also check out Dad's Rights on social media.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, we're going to send it over to